Yo. Hello. How y'all doing tonight? I was sitting on my couch watching somebody else play Pi. And then I was like, why am I watching when I could play instead? So now we're here. How y'all doing tonight? Hello, Candu. Hello, Barry. Hello, Raven. How you doing? I'm not here. Lurk, lurk. So tonight's going to be a shorter stream. I'm probably only go for like a maximum of 2 hours. If that. You know what? Sorry, Fat Rat. I'm really not feeling your music right now for some reason. We're gonna go back to synthwave. Well, actually, let's do synthwave locally. Here we go. Let's not do lo-fi synthwave. Let's do the good old tried and true synthwave. Do you have my Gosh, I'm messing with all my levels again. I can't keep them straight. Going to get Pi so you can Pi whilst you Pi and Pi. Alright, so here we are. I also have BTOP open and I'm monitoring my internet upload. And it's really depressing because there's, like I was talking about in yesterday's stream, Can do, shut up. My plans changed. I wasn't expecting to get my tax return on Monday. I was expecting to get it on Wednesday. So that sped everything up. Hello, Fagart. I turned my microphone up to 100%. Let me know if it's too loud. Anyway, I'm monitoring my network usage, and I'm maxing out at like 20 megabits a second, which is really depressing because if Xfinity is to believe, that'll be my upload cap in my new apartment, which I'm not. I hope that's not the case, but it might be the case. And then there's going to be problems if it is. Okay, so I realized, why is the game so quiet? I think I need to turn down my personal volume. Hold on. There we go. You still can't hear the game at all. Can you guys hear the game? Because I can't. Okay, I can hear it. It's just really quiet. It's very low? Okay. Yeah, it turns out my microphone was still set to like 80% instead of 100 this whole time. So, my whole stream was very quiet. There we go, that should be better. That sounds better in my ears.
Hello there.
Hello, Mike. We're messing with our audio levels. Find a neighbor with fiber and run some fiber over to their place. I can't, Useless Pony. I live in a big, giant apartment complex.
Hello there.
A general tank. You missed messing with audio levels. That's literally all we've done. Okay, so while we've been messing with the levels, we've been researching creosote, which is good. But I was watching Credex play partY, which is when I was like, you know, I should just go play some partY because I'm already watching someone play partY and I'm not doing anything else anyway. Probably going to be up till 2 a.m. anyway, so may as well play some Factorio. I realized that my small parts layout is really stupid. I didn't say do it properly, I just said do it. Throw a fiber out the window, just let it sit on the ground. See, the thing is, Pony, is that I tested the internet speeds and it was gigabit before I moved in. And then I signed the contract that locks me in for 12 months. And then I sign up for the, I go through the Xfinity onboarding and suddenly it says, oh, you have 20 megabit upload. I'm like, what? It better just be limited to their stupid freaking router that I'm not going to use anyway. Because if it's not, I'm going to have problems with that apartment complex. They told me it was gigabit. So we're just going to hope that it's actually gigabit symmetrical. Because, yeah, I am using 18 megabits a second, which will completely saturate my upload limit if it's true. I could deal with, like... Oh, thanks, Jacob, for the Prime. Oh, did I get you back into... Well, I didn't do it, but I did notice on Steam recently you've been playing a lot of Factorio, so I'm glad that you're getting back into the game. Thank you so much for the Prime. Oh, by the way, speaking of subscriptions, I think I finally fixed my Twitch payouts, so I should get paid for all of these subs I've gotten for the last 5 months, finally. Okay, well, let's do some stuff. So we just researched creosote. We want to get treated wood. Okay, so we need creosote. Creosote is made from... Oh, we need to do the whole tar chain. Oh boy. Okay, well, Coke from Pitch just shot up the list. So let's go do some planning up here. So we need to destructive distillation column. That's a solid separator. That's a, which one is it? That one. I'll memorize all of these buildings eventually. Okay, so we need to do... Oh, that's not the right machine. Heck. It's made in a tar processing unit. Okay. Streaming and content creation being so popular, depending on ISP not to F it up, is wild to me. Yep. I would understand, because like I was doing a lot of research on this, and because my brother also has Comcast, and his upload is limited to 40 megabits a second, and I found out that that's actually a physical limitation of DSL. DSL, because of the bandwidth that they allocated for download versus upload, you can't get gigabit symmetrical on DSL, so you're just, and the way that they did all of it is the maximum possible upload rate is 40 megabits, so that makes sense. But I know I can get gigabits, so my place is definitely connected to fiber, so there's absolutely no reason why I shouldn't be able to do it. Okay, so we take the tar. How can we make tar? Tar is always a byproduct for now. Okay, so the raw coal gives us 30 tar. Regular coal gives us 50 tar. Have you contacted them yet? No. Because I don't actually know. And I don't think the front office is gonna know either. Because they couldn't even tell me what the upload rate was. I had to go test it myself. The office girls don't really know anything. It's like a capacity thing. Well, if it's that, then why was I able to do gigabit upload when I tested it myself? If it was a capacity thing, you'd think they would have that limited already. But yeah, it just pisses me off. It's pissing me off so much that I'm not getting anything done, so let's stop talking about that for now. Okay, where do we want to do our tar processing? I think we do it right here. It's okay, the new apartment's gonna be fine. The new apartment will be fine. It'll be great. It'll be awesome. The road noise isn't gonna be horrible. The internet speed's gonna be great. It's gonna be fine. Good vibes only. Show you in an insane asylum. We're trying to make ourselves feel better. It's okay. Worst case scenario, I live there for a year and then I can move somewhere better. But I hate moving. I've moved 4 times. I've moved 4 times in the last 3 years. Can I always get a Starlink? Actually, I can't. I have nowhere to mount it. I don't have a patio, and I highly doubt they'll let me attach a thing to the outside of my apartment. Okay, I'm doing nothing. I got too distracted by apartment stress again. Speaking of which, I still haven't packed. I'm procrastinating. I did work today, though. I worked on Crash Storio 2 as well for like 4 hours. I closed 22 issues today. Yeah, Starlink kind of needs to be able to see the stars, Jacob. That's kind of the whole point. Okay, can I just reuse this line? What I'll do is I'll just expand this line a little bit, and then use this also for the tar. Maybe that means we should just do it up there. We can easily bring the tar up there. Yeah, let's just do it up here. Hey, Mechajide. Today we are doing tar processing. But I mentioned earlier I was watching Krydax play Pyanodons, and he said something that I thought was really neat. And he said that Pyanodons is like a Zen garden. You just boot it up, you solve problems, and then you shut it down when you're done, and you don't stress, you just go. It's a Zen garden. If you go into Pi, like, thinking about the end, then you will burn out. Oh yeah, our tar is right there. Tar's right there, isn't it? This is a mighty good pipe spaghetti we have going on here. Okay, so we're currently using tar to power the glassworks. Do we have enough acetylene to do that? Oh, we have Why is there tar in our acetylene? Uh-oh. Did we just bork all of our acetylene? What? Oops. Actually, we didn't have any acetylene. That's the acetylene line. This is the tar line. There we go. So now this should be consuming tar. Yes, it is. Awesome. Very slowly. All right, cool. Now we have 4 fluids, including creosote. Can we just void everything else? We could. Just throw it all into sinkholes. If we wanted to. Just so we don't have to think about it right now. Actually, yeah, I changed my mind. We're gonna undo everything we just did. Except we're going to hook steam into this instead of tar. Because I want to bring steam down here. Yeah, we literally have 0 acetylene. What happened? We have no lime. We have no lime because... We have no limestone. We have no limestone because there's iron ore on the belt. Oh. Spooky. How are steam and tar equivalent? Well, we're gonna redo our stuff. There we go. Look at my fluid system work. It's beautiful sometimes. Other times it's aggravating. Okay, so that's changing the side of the belt that the coke is on, which we don't want. Wow, that alert was very quiet. I'm turning up the alerts. Okay, the alerts are up. Because I turned up the volume of my whole stream. Hey, Pla. It's still really quiet. I'll have to mess with the alert volume. Because, yeah, I mess with all the audio settings. There we go. There we go.
Hello there.
Hello, Can-Do. What do you drink? I drink water. And milk if I'm feeling adventurous. The haters' tears. Okay, so I'm using an average of like 8 megabits per second. So it might be okay. Like either way, even if the internet is trash, I'm literally stuck in this apartment. Like I can't cancel the contract. So there's no point in stressing about it because no matter what happens, like I just have to deal with it. So why make it worse for myself? Wow, I actually managed to line that up perfectly by accident. That's funny. Okay, here we are. Hydro flask. Okay, so now we have pitch, which means we can create coke from pitch. One pitch and more steam. Fascinating. I feel like that fluid. Oh, never mind. It's because it's black. Working as intended. Okay, so now we have coke, hydrogen, light oil, naphthalene oil, and anthracene. Oh, boy. Man, tar is crazy. Well, we also have anthracene oil here. What can we use that for? Used in more creosote. We can just turn that straight into more creosote. Cool. Let's do that then. This is going to be the most beautiful tar setup you've ever laid eyes on. Where's this anthracene oil coming out? Oh, it's right there. Of course. Medium electric poles. Okay, they're Pi Science 1. There's a trick of getting a business contract at a residential work in the US. I'm living at a residential apartment complex. I highly doubt they'll let me do that, but I also haven't tried. Like I said, I'm kind of waiting until I actually move in there to figure all this out, because there's not really much I can do anyway. And like, I could, you know, I'll call them tomorrow. Say, yo, do you happen to know the answer to this question? They probably won't, but may as well give it a shot. Glorious pipe spaghetti. What question? If the internet speed is actually gigabit, or if it's actually what Comcast claims it to be on the website. Okay, what else can I use a pitch for? Can make stone bricks. Now we're full on middle oil, which is used in tar refining tops, which gives us naphthalene, light oil, and carbolic oil. I think for now, we don't need naphthalene or light oil, so we will simply void it? Is that cheating? I mean, we're not playing Pi hard mode, so voiding is allowed. But it also feels like cheating. Just put it all in a sinkhole. Oh, speaking of stuff, once I get more stone bricks, and iron plates. There we go. We ought to expand our moon drops. Yeah, we have a backup of moon drops. Or not a backup. We needed to be keeping an eye on the moon drops, but we weren't. Familiar with Nullius? Has entire change to get byproducts into a voidable state. That's awesome. As far as I'm aware, Nullius hasn't updated yet, right? No, it hasn't. Unfortunately, my fluid system rewrite kind of screwed up Nullius a lot, because apparently Nullius had a lot of interesting fluid mechanics that utilized the old fluid system. I kind of feel bad about that, but way too late now. Oopsies. I still kind of wish that instead of this really simplified system, I could have had the time and energy and knowledge to figure out a way to do an Edmonds cart flow algorithm on the pipe networks. Yes, Divine Intervention, that was me. It's all my fault. You can blame me. I'm the one who pushed to get it done, and I'm the one who implemented it. However, I must say that the pipeline extents was not my idea, and I didn't want it to be in the game. but I had to take the fall for it because I'm the fluids guy. Still kind of, I'm not super salty about that, but it's just like one of the deficiencies for working at Wuba is I got like no support when I was taking the fall for these things that I didn't do, but it's okay. Overflow valve stopped working. Yeah, that is my fault. I do have a plan. Don't worry. 2.1 valves are going to be officially supported in the game. It's going to be a mode on pumps that you can set in the prototype to say if the pump will check the input versus output, and then it'll do stuff. Or maybe I'll just add a whole new entity type for valves. Actually, that might be better because pumps have an internal buffer, but valves need to not have an internal buffer. So maybe I'll just add a straight up new prototype called a valve. I'm not going to say, I'll say now, I'm going to make valves possible to do. That does not necessarily mean they will be added to the game, like as a vanilla thing. It's like there's a lot of things that are not in the vanilla game, like electric energy interfaces, linked chests, infinity chests, lane splitters. You guys might not know about this one actually. Look at this. Ain't that cool? That's a vanilla entity. Burner generators are also vanilla, where you can just turn coal straight into power. And then there's also linked belts, which are teleporting belts, but you can't do anything with them unless you use the Lua API. So editor extensions has a way to do that. Yes, Divine Intervention. This is vanilla, but it's not accessible except for the map editor by default. We had a long discussion about it in the... you can see it's evenly consuming the input just fine. Look at that. It's just a 1x1 splitter. Isn't that gorgeous? It's so cute, and it's so high resolution. Anyway. So it would be something like that. But yes, I do feel bad for breaking valves, because valves are awesome. Thankfully, someone did find workarounds, so there are functional valves that you can install. Valves, here they are. So you have one-way valves, overflow valves, and top-up valves. They do work. But yeah, I was looking at it the other day, and we're going to go on a bit of a tangent here. So every class in C++ has a certain memory footprint, and depending on how you order the members, you can actually make a class slightly more memory efficient. So like, for example, you have a big class here. And you have like a member here, a member here, a member here. So like if you have a, how do I draw this? So if you have like a bool, so you have a bool here. Each class has a certain number of bytes that it takes up. So pretend like each, I can't draw this very well. Pretend like each one of these is like a byte. There's a certain thing called padding, where even if a boolean, so like let's say you have a 1 byte boolean. A boolean takes 1 byte because it only needs to either be 1 or 0. Technically it could be 1 bit, and sometimes you make special types to do that, but by default a bool is just 1 byte. But because of padding, the minimum amount of space that a bool can take in a struct, if you're not careful, is 4 bytes. So suddenly you have a boolean here, then you have 3 bytes of wasted space right here. So part of data-oriented design is trying to cram as many things as possible. It's like, oh, I want a int 8 here. And then I can put another boolean here. And then like another one here. Whereas if you wanted to... I don't know how to copy paste. So we're going to do it all again. If, for example, in your class layout you had like a bool, and then later on you did... Oh my gosh, I'm just gonna undo all of this. So in your class layout, if you have like a bool and then you put like a uint 64 right after that. A uint 64 takes up 8 bytes. So if you put a uint 64 right after a bool, then the uint 64 is actually going to be down here, and there will be 3 bytes of wasted space. Thanks, Doomquill. So yeah, what I'm trying to say is, I looked at the pump entity because I was like, hey, I want to make pumps support valve operations, and the pump has no space left. There's no way that I can rearrange its members to eke out more space in the pump class. So I can't add new modding features to the pump without increasing its UPS cost, because if I add any more properties to the pump, then it'll increase the memory footprint, and that'll make it'll make it take longer to get it from RAM. These are the kind of things you have to think about when you're making a game like Factorio. All of that is to say, that is why I said I want to make a whole new entity type, because then it'll only take up UPS if mods actually use it. Otherwise, every vanilla pump would take up more UPS for no benefit to the vanilla game. Plus, pumps have an internal buffer, which you don't want to use for valves, so valves will probably end up being a whole new entity. Anyway, rant over. Let's make our sinkhole. Okay, so we have light oil, hydrogen, and coke, and anthracene. We're taking the naphthalene oil here. I'm pretty sure the anthracene can also be used to make creosote. Yeah, cool. Was a good rant, thank you. I've been trying to intentionally do more programming style lectures, if you will, in my streams, so that I can get better at explaining things. Because as you can tell, I'm not very good at it. I stutter a lot. I've noticed that especially recently. I feel like I'm stuttering more as I've gotten older. I like developed a speech impediment of some kind. So I have to like very intentionally enunciate my words to try to avoid that. Sometimes it doesn't work, though. You're great at it? Oh, thanks. And yeah, this is why, like, even though the fluid system caused me a whole bunch of stress, and part of me is like, oh, I kind of wish I didn't embark on that adventure, I'm incredibly grateful that I did, because the amount of experience I've gained just in the last year of working at Wuba and doing this whole fluid system rewrite is like, it's insane. It's like irreplaceable experience. Like, you can't learn this kind of stuff from school. Like, I didn't even know about data-oriented design when I rewrote the fluid system. So the fluid system has a bunch of inefficiencies in it. Like, for example, every entity has its own fluid buffers, like owned by the entity classes, which means that when you are performing flow operations between entities or between segments and things, it's having to cross a bunch of memory boundaries, and there's a lot of cache missing. So if I was going to do it again from scratch, I would do it in a way that it has a lot more cache locality and is able to have load all of the buffers into memory in advance so that it can just do operations in cache. But alas, that is going to be difficult. I'm going to still try to do that, don't get me wrong. That's one of the things I want to do, but it'll probably be very difficult to retrofit. What am I doing? Okay, no, this one. Naphthalene and anthracene look like exactly the same. There we go. And naphthalene, anthracene. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. And then that goes there. Oh. Nope. Womp womp. There we go. Okay, light oil, coke, and hydrogen. So hydrogen, I don't think hydrogen goes in a sinkhole. No, it goes in a vent. And then light oil can go into a sinkhole. There we go. Now I need to extract the coke. And use it in this whole chain for acetylene. You're making 2 per second, so I need like 3 inserters. Yeah, that'll work. I'm glad many of the frick ups, just because I know that they were frick ups, yeah. Give me the strength to finish Spade so I can cry that Exotic Industries loaders are still not 2.0 yet. And that my pie save is in Schrodinger's box. Finish Space Age shocks a lot a little bit. It's fun. Like, Space Age is a lot of fun. But I would be lying if I said I didn't enjoy pie more, honestly. Just from the 30 hours of pie I've played, I think pie... It's stretching my brain more, but I don't know. Space Age is really fun, but there's just something about it. There's just something about pie that just, like, pulls me in. Oh, I didn't handle the... Oh, that's anthracene. Heck. Oh, heck. Oh, heck. Man, I really wish we could do better pipes. That'd be real nice. Oh, okay, this is fine. There we go. There we go. Now we're making creosote. All right, cool. That wasn't too bad. However, we are consuming all of our tar, but now we have a lot more coke, which means we should be doing much better about acetylene now. We did ratio this correctly, right? Oh, these don't have enough input inserters. Yeah, 1.75. These need like 2 per. Actually, let's just do 3. And we also need more outserters as well. There we go. I have Pi Science 2, it's almost a red crisp, but everything was using those loaders because it's compact, it's just 3 per stop. I mean, if you really want to, you could send me your save file and I could try to write a migration to migrate it to some other kind of loader. But you'll notice I'm not using loaders. Loaders are overrated. Okay, you're using 1.25, which means you need 2 inserters. Yeah, I did that already. Cool. We have all the acetylene we could ever want. But we are low on power. Loaders are for babies, exactly. I wasn't going to put it like that, but that's how I feel. Can we support more? Yes. It should be fine. We might need to put another belt at some point, but we're not to that point yet. Oops. You know what I really wish I had right now? Blueprint shotgun. You know what I can't get until Pi Science 1? Blueprint shotgun. Actually, that kind of... Because then we get construction bots and personal roboports. But that's inner metallics, though. So Blueprint shotgun will be easier. But Blueprint shotgun... Oh, wait, no, they fixed it. Oh, someone... Oh, no, never mind. It's still broken. Because it's behind military. And Pi Simple moves military to Pi Science 1. But this should be able to be researched if we didn't have Pi Simple. Let's just check it real quick. That's Blueprint Shotgun, just the best mod ever made. Yeah, so ordinarily we'd only be 2 researches away. But because we're using Pyanodon's quote-unquote simplified, it means Blueprint Shotgun is super far away. You know what? This is the intended Pyanodon's experience. I'm gonna research Blueprint Shotgun, and then I'll put PySimple back on. Because I'm sick of placing things by hand. Best mod ever made is Mouse over Construction? No, it's not. I actually don't use that mod anymore. I still maintain it because I recognize that lots of people like it, and it's not that difficult to maintain, but I don't like it. I do want to rewrite it at some point, though, because it's trash. Just like all of my mods are trash. If I wrote my mod more than a month ago, it's trash. Yeah, Mouse over Construction is a better version of Ghost Placer Express. I used to use Ghost Placer Express, but then I got annoyed by some things about it, so I made Mouse over Construction. Like, it's literally the same use case. Okay, there we go. I guess must have mod a squeak through, but obviously only until... Oh, yeah. I get you. I get you. See, I stopped using squeak through forever ago. Although maybe I'll use it here. Although I happen to know that there is a turd you can get at some point that turns you into an alien creature that can fly. So that'll be cool. Oh, I nuked the water supply. There we go. You know what? Do I want to write a mod right now? Live on stream? From scratch? It should only take like 10 or 20 minutes to write it. To do what? To make it so I can have a button that when I'm holding a pipe, I can draw a Lua rendering overlay behind the pipe visualization. So it'll give me the like old pipe visualizer overlay style kind of thing. Well, let's test this. Rendering.draw rectangle. Left top equals negative. And then we do... Oh, wait, no, I can't draw right. Draw rectangle. I can't do a sprite layer on that, can I? No. So I have to use a sprite. Well, I'm interested. So let's try this right now. Sorry, I'm super locked in right now. Sugoi. It is 64 by 64. Interesting. Why? There we go. Actually, on player cursor stack changed. I can infer that. Actually, it's gonna make a literal. Okay. Actually, does it show the pipe overlay on ghosts as well? Yeah. Okay, so we get if cursor stack and cursor stack valid for read, then item type equals cursor stack dot type. Else if wait. Yeah, okay, it's one of those dumb union types that is really stupid. Okay, so now we're here. Then we need to do okay, so now we do rendering.draw sprite. And I did say from scratch, but I'm just gonna heckin' steal my code from Pipe Visualizer. Okay. Visualize area. Oh wait, this isn't gonna work. This isn't the 1.1 API. You can see all the errors. Here's what I wanted though. Pipe visualization background, overlay box, opacity 0.8, render layer 191. Okay, so this is the whole thing that'll make this possible. So we're gonna do a render layer on this boy. Draw sprite. Do a render layer. Fluid visualization. Okay, so if we do just below that, we do fluid visualization is 149. Just below that is 148. Cool. Then X scale and Y scale is the. Let's do X scale equals 1,000. Y scale equals 1,000. Why not? All right, that ought to do it. Oh wait, it's not going to work because I need to make the prototype for the sprite. Hold on. Stop. Nope, stop. One night in New York City. Oh, I didn't copy my editor config. Oops. Oh, apparently I never changed that to use editor config. What? Where's all my editor configs? Crastorio 2, please? Thank you. Editor config. Okay, so now we do pipe visualization overlay, graphics entity box, PVO entity box. Okay, that should do it. Real devs chisel assembly out of silica blocks. Huh. Why no worky? Do I have a trailing comma somewhere? Oh yes, I do, right there. Frickin' JSON. JSON's the worst thing ever. Info.toml files when. Well, toml's also not very good. Okay, cool. It worked. So now every time the player's cursor stack changed, we will get the item type, and if it's a pipe type, we will draw an overlay. We'll just write a big old fat to-do, move overlay with player, and a big fat to-do size overlay to not be so ridiculously huge. That should work. It didn't work. It didn't work! Posture check. Thank you. Okay, so it gets there. Okay, so if cursor stack and cursor stack.valid for read, and cursor stack.type. And literally the word. Oh, I see. Okay, so we need to get entity type. Then entity type equals cursor stack. Okay, local place result equals cursor stack dot place result, right? Prototype.place result. Sweet, that should do it. It's gonna work this time, trust me. It didn't work. It's gonna work this time, trust me. It didn't work. Is somebody timing me? How long has it taken so far? I didn't think to start a timer. I said 10 minutes or 20. I said 10 to 20 minutes is what I said. And it works! Look at that, isn't that beautiful? Now we can actually see our pipelines. 2 minutes? I don't believe you. That's actually real nice. I might just keep that on all the time. Okay, well, let's make it... we can keep the 1,000 by 1,000. Because it doesn't take any extra performance. I don't think. We could just leave that as to do, but I do want to move it with the player. Thanks for the follow, 198. I was about to say I love you. What? Why? Why? Apparently I love 198 for some reason. Confession live on stream. Let's go. Love you too. Aw, thanks. There we go. Thanks for the follow, 198. I love you. Why did I do that? Okay, I think that's working. All right, that works. It simply works. It just works. Awesome. It's gorgeous. And I think that's just the right amount of contrast too. It's enough to like make them pop out, but not too much to like the old pipe visualizer would make things really hard to see. Like I think the old pipe visualizer was like 9.5 maybe. Oh no, actually the old pipe visualizer, did it even use? I think it did, right? Yeah, background is opacity, huh? Oh, it's because I used the wrong one. Graphics, entity box. Oh, wait. Overlay box, here we go. That's the problem, okay. Overlay, do that. PVO, overlay box uses flib graphics, so we need to use flib. Flib graphics 0.16 or above. Okay. Now the opacity will be actually good. Cool. Searching minutes from when you saved pre-modding to having a functional first draft mod. Nice. Thanks, Doomquill. I have made an entire mod in less than an hour from inception to published on the portal. I'm not gonna do that today. I'm not gonna like publish it on the portal live on stream because I might leak my API key, but I'll do it after stream for sure. Yeah, see now that's way too dark. I want it to be useful. Hey, Sounder AU, thanks for the prime. I love you. I'm definitely gonna make that a mod setting. Yeah, I think 0.4 is good. That's like dark enough that you can see it, but still light enough that you can do stuff. Cool. Oh, so sweet. You're welcome. Okay, cool. We have a new mod. Brilliant. Anyway, what were we doing? Right, we were replacing pipes. So we need to get... I frickin' hate these union types, boss kid. There we go. Now it's done. Well, it's not done, and it still needs to be polished and garbage. Do 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 do. Okay, like I was saying, we need to bring the creosote down here. Oh yeah, and it also works in map view now, like where it didn't in 1.1. In 1.1, you couldn't use the overlay in map view. Oh, it's nighttime. Interesting. Like I was saying before, I made a whole mod. Man, that looks really cool at night. I might just make, honestly, I could just make this a hidden setting. What I actually would like to do is, instead of doing a dark tinted overlay, would be to, wait. The whole game is dark now. No, it's not nighttime. Something is wrong. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We done goofed. We can't see anything. Oh, actually, this looks kind of cool. Only create darkness. Okay, well, what's going on? So when we change controllers... Oh, doy. There, that's the fix. We're just overriding the overlays, so now we have a gazillion overlays on top of each other. Not gonna lie, that looks kind of sweet. You can almost see what's going on. Especially if I hold a pipe. Oh yeah, here we go. Now you can see what's going on. Nightcore Factorio. Anyway, as I was saying 21 minutes ago, let's test to make sure that works now. Yep. Cool. We need to bring our creosote down. Ooh, the underground pipe indicators, okay, the actual indicators are drawn behind the tint, but the boxes are drawn in front of it so you can see them. Anyway, as I was saying, my ideal solution would not be a dark tint. My ideal solution would actually be to apply a grayscale effect to the entire game, except for the visualization. Cool lines for undergrounds, that is underground pipe indicators. Oh wait, I'm not gonna put it there. That's our acetylene line. Frickin' blind. Here we go. Okay, so now we have creosote. How are our moondrops doing? We have more moondrops. Cool, we have a bunch of moondrops now. So let's hook this up. Should have a surplus of them, right? Yeah. So this is nighttime. So at nighttime at nighttime you can't really see the visualization. Huh. That feels wrong. Weird. It should definitely draw those as glows. I could fix that in one line in the Factorio engine, but not on stream. Hello, Simon. We made a mod. I made a sweet little mod. It's 66 lines long. Well, it's kind of hard to see at night. Oops, I forgot the cheat command is super laggy in Pi. Well, we made a sweet mod that replicates the pipe visualizer overlay, like tinting, I mean. Ain't that neat? So now you can actually see all your stuff. Live on stream. Okay, cool. So now we need to use the creosote. How do we use the creosote? Again, not playing and instead coding. Shut up. Used in treated wood. Okay, so now we need wood and creosote to make treated wood. Treated wood is used in just small electric poles. No wonder you need longer to reach circuits than myself in Pi hard mode. Someone banned this guy. You can't tell me you got circuits in less than 12 hours in Pi hard mode 100 times. That's just not possible, right? Right? Divine intervention. Here's the mod. Okay. Computer's massively better than mine. Well, thank you. I want to upgrade it because it's several generations behind, and I could get up to 50% better compilation speed in newer generations. But I really don't need to. Is the problem? Like, do I want a new computer? Yes. Do I need one? Not really. I did order a new mainboard for my laptop, though, because my Intel mainboard in my framework is such a furnace. I need an AMD board stat. So I bought one of the dumb new Ryzen AI chips, which has frickin' processing space wasted for an NPU that I never intend to use. I can rehash that whole argument again. Okay, why is Moss not running? No stone. Why do we have no stone? What happened? It's like, I ordered the most expensive, or the most capable, I should say, one, because working from my laptop is kind of nice sometimes. And even that one, with its higher TDP, still has a lower TDP than my Intel processor. Which is not the top of the line Intel. Intel wins when it comes to TDP. Oh, this is completely backed up on Ash. Oh yeah, it's right there. Take care of Ash. Take care of Ash, catch him. Gotta catch them all. Oh, we're bottlenecked on labs. Really? I did not expect that. Well, depending, Doomcoil, on whether or not I build a new PC this year, I might have a PC for discount. We'll see. Although, honestly, I could probably just sell you my old framework mainboard and it'd probably be faster than your current PC. Oh, that's sad. I mean, you've gotten a ton of mileage out of that PC, dude. But yeah, when your job is reliant on having good hardware, it's easier to justify buying new hardware, especially since I have the further justification of writing it off as a business expense. Okay, what was I doing? Right, I need to use wood and creosote to make the impregnated wood garbage, whatever it was called. Treated wood. Made an tar processing unit. Oh no, I got rid of partY so I can research military. Hold on, there's an easier way to do this. I didn't use the commands, right? Nope. We re-enable partY, but then we disable the tech tree stuff and just keep the recipe groups. Oh, it was a hand-me-down from Garrowstorm? Oh, geez. Okay, cool. So now we can keep the recipe organization, but keep the tech tree as it should be. Because, yeah, we have technologies moved. Combat-related techs are moved to the next science packer later. Soil washing moved deeper to be just above crusher and moss. Oh, wait, hold on. That means there's another setting for biters on. Ooh, let's try that one. Soil washing moved deeper to be just above crusher and moss. Moss tech moved up next to seaweed as both functions similarly. Fluid pressurization moved deeper to be just above vacuum tube electronics. Kerogen processing moved below glass technology, since shale oil is the only product and it can only be used with glassworks in the early game. Basic substrate and land animals moved deeper to just above rocks. Electrolysis moved slightly deeper to be just above cellulose. Microbiology moved deeper to be just above fish. Fertilizer moved deeper to be just above yidles. Removed efficiency-focused titanium lead pre-processing prerequisites from NextLit processing. Reduced the length of connections from mycology and floor tile technologies to improve texture readability. Wow, that's a lot. Okay, well, we'll see if this still works. Yeah, it does. Cool, I like that. So we can keep partY, but also get blueprint shotgun. Cool.
Moisturize me, moisturize me.
Thank you. I mean, hey, if your computer works, then no reason to get a new one unless it stops working for you. Although, actually, I mean, there is, because quality of life is also important. But hey, if it works. That's why I'm still debating, because like there's a lot of people who just mindlessly upgrade to the newest stuff every year, and like you get a new iPhone every year and stuff like that. And I'm just like, I don't get those people. I don't do that. Right, we were looking at why our stone is not working. Our stone is gone because we're backed up on oh. Uh-oh. Well, actually, we're backed up on iron, so that's not a problem. When placing a belt, didn't it used to show the entire bounding box and hovered over something else? Hard to tell where you are with pie buildings. Yes, well, I don't think it did that, but I'm not sure, actually. High respect my PC, to low respect the games I actually play needs. Right, it's like, I'm playing Factorio. Factorio can run on my laptop just fine. Like, I don't need to play it on my PC. The only game that I've played in recent memory that actually has been utilizing my GPU and my CPU to a good extent is Final Fantasy VII Remake. Which is an amazing game, by the way. We're out of moss because we're out of stone. Oh, out of stone. Out of stone. There's an easy solution for this. Maybe not so easy, actually. No, instead of doing that... Well, no, because we have this whole carriage and loop garbage going on. Well, actually, no, we're consuming all of the stone. So never mind. The stone isn't even backing up. Yeah, like, I think my PC, I got my motherboard, like, my motherboard and CPU are also hand-me-downs from my coworker. I bought them at a steep discount. I think I got a 10900K, 64 gigs of RAM, and an SSD and a motherboard for $200. And then I quickly spent $600 on a GPU, $200 on a case, and $200 on a PSU. And then I had to buy different RAM, and then I had to buy a special fan because my PC case is so tiny. So yeah, that easily rocketed it over $1,000 anyway. That was a couple years ago now. Oh, that was 3 apartments ago. Jeez. To be fair, I've been moving apartments like a madman. I hate moving this much. I never want to move again. I was hoping I could stay in this new apartment until I get married, but we'll see. Hey, maybe it'll work out. Maybe it'll actually be okay. Oh, that playlist is extremely not up to date. Sorry. Here it is. Okay, so this makes, oh, it's that's the wrong one. Heck. It's made in a tar processing unit? Okay, that's neat. Okay, now we're making treated wood. Cool. I don't think we can use it for anything yet. No, we can't. We can use it for more efficient electric poles. Okay, but we need to continue to research stuff. So we got creosote. Sap. That's what we need to do. Because we get sap, sap tree, sap extractor, and we make sap. Sap gets us the electronics research. Well, we also need the ceramic and fluid pressurization stuff. Wait, a blueprint shotgun requires simple circuit boards? Oh. It should require that then. Is that a PySimple bug? Or is that a Pi bug? What was the biggest advantage of Pi? Number of technology research available? Pi is the single largest mod pack ever made for this game. It takes the casual player over 1,000 hours to beat it. There's a reason if you go to the Pyanodon's Discord, the Discord description is Factorio's BDSM community. Gosh, apparently at some point I hit 159 megabits per second upload. What? What was I doing? Okay, that is not a PySimple issue. It is just a Pi issue. This has to rely on simple circuit boards, but it doesn't. Remake the whole PySimple mod from scratch with a single tiny fix. Okay, I'm going to stop live monitoring my network bandwidth because it's just making me stressed. If I really have 20 megabit upload, that's going to suck. But there's no point in stressing about it now. What I need to do is pack, because I move, no matter what, I'm moving into that apartment, so it's not like I can rescind the contract. Although that would be pretty cool. Dang it, I just remembered about the road noise and my heart rate just went up. My heart rate literally goes up when I think about moving. Stressful experience. Okay, well, we shouldn't be researching Blueprint Shotgun. Well, I guess we can continue it because we only have... Well, we have 3 minutes, but now we're kind of stuck. Because we need sap. Yeah, we need sap, and then ceramics, and then fluid pressurization, and then electronics. Okay, we're almost there. While we're waiting, let's expand our moondrop production. I don't know why, but feels like it'll be a good idea. And what do we actually use these moondrops for? Used in nothing. Cool. We did that too early. Or we set it up. I know we used them for simple circuit boards, but I don't remember why. Oh, I think it's the formaldehyde. Formaldehyde requires methane. Yeah, okay. It requires methane, which you get from moondrop seeds. Okay, so let's actually move you elsewhere. I need to add another fluid to my bus, if you will. CO2. Bots are only behind PyScience 1. We're only a couple hours away from PyScience 1. Oh, wait, no. Hold on. PyScience 1 requires Vrox. I forgot. And glassware. Or it requires glassware, which requires Vrox. So it's a bit far away. I was thinking about simple circuit boards. My bad. Mubby. Oh, this also requires moondrops. I see. Well, in that case, let's just steal some from here. There we go. I think we need to prioritize that, which means we want to... that's annoying. Well, for now, we'll just do this. There's 2 outserters and 1 inserter, so it'll do like half and half. And I'm already in love with this mod, and I've used it for 2 minutes. I'm a genius. You're a gosh dang genius. Okay, so that'll make methane. Methane will be used in formaldehyde, which is made in a high pressure furnace. What else is methane used for? That's used for other stuff. Okay, so let's keep a pipe. Well, actually, we can just do that because we have another pipe available as well. What is the ratio here? Give me my moon drops. Ratio, please. Thank you. Ah. There's way more of those. Okay. So we're not going to be making very much formaldehyde, in other words. Oh, I also need copper plates. Okay. Got some of those over here. I guess we're starting a bus. Oh, that's fascinating. That's an edge case. Oh, sneaky. I have an edge case to report to Code Green. Hello? Thank you. Although why I'm putting copper behind the tin ore is a question. Oh, is it because that's a pipe? Well, let's just do this. There. Problem solved. Oh, come on. I keep accidentally going down and having to build another row. Don't move the mouse. Thank you. Okay, now we got formaldehyde. And formaldehyde is used to make nothing. Cool. Okay, do we have any sap? Yes, we have 60 sap. Actually, that's great. So as soon as we get sap, we're gonna make this, which requires soil, among other things. You should also stop every hour to write a new mod. Oh, this needs water. Water. I need water. Cool. Now we're making methane and making formaldehyde. So the next is sap, and then formica, and then zinc, ceramics, and then simple circuit board. We're getting there. We're making progress. Are we still bottlenecked by our labs? No. Cool. We are bottlenecked by planter boxes, which is bottlenecked by... Okay, yeah, this setup needs to be refactored. This setup is dumb. Really bad. No good. Awful. So first, let's start by planning out our small parts setup, because there is... I have an idea. Right, because small parts takes 1 iron gear wheel and 3 bolts. So we want more bolt inserters than gear inserters. So we do that. And then we do this. Right? Yeah. And then we can also put air core inductors down here. And put iron sticks here. So now suddenly we have this. And that does it. So we put our air core inductors there, we put those there, and then all we need is copper and wood down here. And then we need iron and wood up there. And that's our small parts. You can tell I built that. I was playing off stream a little bit, like not playing in this world, but I was doing some Krastoria development. I was like, wait a second, I just had an idea. So I loaded up partY and built that layout. I was like, okay, that's way better than this garbage that's going on. Does it fuel for the parts themselves? Oh yeah, that's true. But that's easy to fix though. We just do that. Job's done. Job's done. Job's done. Well, this is purely for small parts because these machines are not able to create the constituent parts quickly enough for just one small parts assembler. So, like, this isn't meant to be expanded. This is just for one small parts assembler. Like this one was like, I built it on my assembler grid system that I usually use, but it ended up being a dumb design. Hey, at least we have automated pipes and belts and garbage. Okay, now we have sap. We have lime, separation of tailings. Extracts sulfur from acid gas. When did we get that? Evaporation processing. When did we research that? Oh, it was one of our intermediates. See, this is why I don't use Ultimate Research Queue anymore, because this kind of thing would happen, but on a much larger scale. We got that just for Blueprint Shotgun. The Blueprint Shotgun just requires small parts, simple circuit boards, and a shotgun. How do you make a shotgun? Shotgun is wood, small parts, iron, copper. Okay, so yeah, you don't need any of that stuff. That stuff is fine. Okay. Tailings dust, tar. Okay, this is what we're looking for. We're looking for sap, sap seeds, and sap trees. And sap extractors. Okay, so we have one sap extractor. That requires sap trees. Sap trees. Where are the sap trees? Am I actually just a heckin' blind? Yeah, they're right there. Sap trees, planter box, sap seeds. Sap seeds are gotten from sap made in a botanical nursery. Oh, I don't need to craft one. I already got one. Okay, sap seeds. Go. Mush. Let's save some of our sap, though. Okay, and then we use the sap seeds to create sap trees. And we need 2 sap trees, so we need 10 sap seeds per 2 sap trees. Okay, cool. Now we got some sap trees. Sap trees can be used. They're just used as modules. Oh no, oh no, no, stop! Ugh. I want my sap. Oh no, sap's not used as modules. I'm a dingo. Sap is purely used to get sap trees for now. So now we can create sap out of nothing. But we need to create more sap trees. Cool. Okay, now we have automated sap trees. Semi-automated them at least. We can just throw them in here. Cool. How much sap do we need? I don't know yet. So we will make a expandable setup. Has direct output? Oh, it does. That's handy. Oh no, my crafting progress. Gosh, this takes a long time. Maybe we'll make 2. How's our moss doing? Moss is good. Stone is back. We're so back. Oh gosh. When you click one button and it adds 15 crafts to your crafting queue. What are you short on? You're short on planter boxes. Oh my gosh, this soil is just a really bad bottleneck. But we kind of boxed ourselves in here. Okay, how many of these do I need for one transport belt? Oh. Oh. I need 300. Hmm. Okay, that's 300 times 155 kilowatts. Yeah, that's not happening. I created the first... What? We already did that. What? Oh, sap tree sap. Never mind. Okay. $40 sap buildings for 9 per minute circuits. Geez, there has to be a better way to do that sometime. Yeah, sap. Oh yeah, from one sap tree, 25-30 sap. And a wood processing unit. It doesn't tell me when it unlocks it though. It's not available. And you can't unlock it? Oh, it's a turd. Why wasn't it showing me that it was a turd in here, though? It's not showing the descriptions? Oh. I turned that off for space age. There we go. Yeah, that's a turd. Okay. Makes way more sense. Small, not huge power draw, no circuit costs. 9 per minute circuits are plenty. Yeah, it's probably not going to be horrible. Okay, well, let's actually line this up. In your humble opinion, should I make it a dual belt or should I just have it on a half belt? I think half belt's probably going to be fine because we don't have... I mean, we have infinite space that way, but like, we don't have that much sap. Well, maybe I'll just leave room for a dual side. I don't necessarily need to build it, but I can leave room for it. Half belt for transportation is fine, but double line for production is easier to find a place for. Right, because it'll make it half as long. Ooh, we have 5,000 stone bricks. Spicy. Hey, we got fluid pressurization. Now we just need electronics. The pavement must grow. There we go. And we're out of soil. How are we out of acetylene? We have like all the coke in the world. What happened? Oh, we backed up on creosote. That's what happened. We need to actually start consuming our creosote. Yeah, we're backed up on creosote, which means this isn't making... Wait, this is out of pitch. Yeah, we're backed up on creosote. Thought so. Also, this has no coke at all. Backed up on... Oh! Heh. Well. We will make our... That's a problem for future me. Okay, I'm going to take a short break. I'll be back momentarily. Where's the most interesting part of the base? I guess you can watch the sap. This works. I'll be back. Hi. Ohayou gozaimasu. Excuse me. Professional streamer. I ate and then I drank too quickly. I got from Costco some of those like individually wrapped medium cheddar squares of deliciousness. And it kind of makes me feel bad because individually wrapped plastic cheeses is kind of really bad for the environment. I keep getting everything except what I actually need. I need soil, please. Just get a bunch of soil. There we go. But it's whatever. You shouldn't belt visualizer the ash belts. Well, you should, because it's funny. I mean, that's one of them. That's another one. That one's a little interesting. Booyah, baby. Look at that one. And that's an interesting belt if I've ever seen one. Oh gosh, our iron patch is like dead. Dead. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I kept putting off manifesting destiny, and now look at what's happened to us. Oh, time to redesign the iron patch again. We still got 93,000 iron. It'll be a problem for next stream. Actually, we have quite a bit of iron just sitting around. Let's put some of that into the belt. There we go. Give us a little boost. Okay, we have researched electronics. Congratulations, us. Now we gotta make our base survive until then. Gosh, I have so much trash in my inventory, dude. I keep thinking I should try to make like a tileable design, but I really can't be bothered. So that's the output belt. Oh wait, I'm an idiot. This isn't a coal mine. There's one piece of iron not covered. Okay, time to destruct all of this trash. And that's an ash belt. It's fine, we can get rid of that for now. That's the stone belt. That's the iron chunks belt. But we can make that a little more sensible. There we go. And that's the iron output. There we go. Cool. We slotted it in. Oh, there's also more iron down here we can take advantage of. Actually, that ends up being perfect, because this will have a few on that side. Well, actually, that's the wrong side. But it won't have as many on that side. Or yes, it will. Never mind. Has the exact same number. Sweet. We are completely obliterating this iron patch. May I ask, Crastor is still active in modding? Are there any thoughts about K3? Crastor is not active in modding. I'm the one maintaining Crastorio, and I actually worked on it for a while today. I closed a bunch of issues, but no, Crastor is not coming back as far as I'm aware, and there are not currently any plans for a Crastorio 3. Plans could change, though. Like, it's not my mod. If Crastor wants to come back, he can. It's just, I haven't heard from him in a very long time. Like, years. I do know he's alive, though. Or at least the last time I heard from him, he was alive. I guess that's not really saying much of anything. How's K2 porting coming along? Well, it's been loading for ages. Like, I got it loading on 2.0 like a week after launch. The refactor is done, except for the realistic weapons code, because I just couldn't be bothered. So now it's just fixing problems. But honestly, I should probably ask for help, because I'm taking too long, and people are getting impatient. Oh, geez. I need a fuel inserter belt. Perhaps the solution here is we move these down one, because we built them a little too close to the iron patch. Nah, we can make this work. Oh yeah, that totally fits. Well, I wanted to have two separate belts so that it would split evenly amongst the two sides of the furnaces. But that's not strictly necessary. Guess we could just do inserters instead. Okay, well, let's move these all up here. Gosh, my mind keeps flashing to, like, thinking about my apartment and moving, and every time that happens, I just get so stressed. I didn't realize just how stressed I was about this. Holy moly. It's like a cold sweat every time I think about it. Okay, well, we can definitely save some room here if we just put that up there. And then put that there. Oh, that fits perfectly. Wanted to download another copy of Factorio, so I got both versions, but was trying to remember my Steam password. Now I'm locked out. I can't play either. Oh, man. Sorry to hear that. No, that's the same. However, if we do it like this, then we can make it work. Because this can just go straight onto that belt. That's not a problem. And then these can be flipped around. And have a tight little loop down here. Ah, that's tight. That's no good. There we go. So no, that's the whole belt. So that needs to come in up there. That goes in there. Okay, that is turned on now. And then the ash belt. The ash needs to come down here. Wait. Wrong. Incorrect. Oh, yeah, someone in chat said that. I had a good time, thank you. But I didn't even look at chat and I noticed. So, ha! I'm a good streamer. I know how to play Factorio. There we go. There we go. Okay. It's all going. Just get that hooked up. Alright, now we need to do the same thing here. Hell yeah, it's all coming together. There we go. Yeah, that's beautiful. There we go. Solved. Except for the iron output right here. Well, actually, now we have room for that. I'm a genius. Not a genius. I'm a genius. There. Awesome, so that should last us until the iron patch is completely decimated. So we are covering every possible iron spot. Cool. Actually, just this is enough to fill the entire belt. That's pretty neat. Okay, and then once this one runs out, these will start substituting in. All right, cool. We fixed that problem. Fixed for now. For now being the keyword. Okay, so while we were doing that whole adventure, we should have been making some trees. Yeah, we have 4 more sap trees. Sugoi. But we have a lot more sap. Oh wow, we have a lot of sap actually. We just didn't hook it up. Oh no, now I have an extra sap maker. What am I gonna do with this? Well. Oh, it's gonna be so nice once I finally have medium power pulse. I absolutely love mood lighting. It's so cool. Went to a floor stacked to a coal gas line because it was backing up. Then you just red wire into a machine outputting it, so it only activates and there's 100 stored in the machine. Oh, I'm beating myself up for not building for industry when I started. Against all my Factorio knowledge, just slam stuff down wherever it was needed. Yeah. I mean, that's how spaghetti becomes a thing. That's how spaghetti is formed. That's how spaghetti is made, I should say. I love making mood lighting. It's such a good feature that we added to the game. Now mood lighting for different colored lamps, like RGB lamps instead of just the predefined colors. So you can make mood lighting for your base. There we go, we're actually all full on sap trees now. Neat. Well, maybe we'll just leave this running for a while and see how many sap trees we can collect. Alrighty then. Now we can make Formica. But for that we need to put the treated wood back down, which won't be that big of a deal. And then we make the Formica in a pulp mill. So we got a pulp mill, we got a pressure pump, we got a clay pit, we got electronics factory, we got PCB factory, and a chip shooter machine. We're getting there. We also need raw fiber. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, this is the wrong recipe. Wait, go back. That one. Okay, just from wood, raw fibers, and a wood processing unit. Crap, we can do it on space to beat my time to circuits. Oh no! Like, I wasn't planning on streaming for more than 2 hours tonight, but I think I can get simple circuits if I just keep going. Just keep on keeping on. Oh, jeez. Nah, that's we don't need to properly ratio that, I don't think. You have lead, tin, and zinc? Yes. We have lead up here. Oh, that's tin. We got lead. Oh, we don't have zinc. Zinc is down. That's nexolite. Borax. Uh-oh. Zinc? Uh-oh. I don't have zinc. Right, we need zinc for ceramics, don't we? So yeah, we're not getting simple circuits tonight. We're gonna get it next stream. I think for tonight I'm gonna finish the sap, and I'm gonna finish the Formica because that is our first. Well, actually, that's not even the end product. What do we use the Formica in again? Probably the ceramic capacitors? No, wait. No, it's the circuit substrate, yeah. So then you just need that with copper in a vacuum. Actually, yeah, we are almost there. So we're almost to one of the 7 ingredients we need for simple circuit boards. Okay, no, I was naive. We still have a lot of work to do. Oh, actually, Simon, now that you mentioned that. We do have soot separation going on up here, which should have quite a bit of crap in it. Ah, yeah, we got plenty of zinc. Let's just shove that in a furnace. I don't have any stone. Brilliant. Actually, that zinc didn't last very long. Okay, so if we just do 1 to 1. Yeah, we'll just do it like that. Oh, hey. That's a funny coincidence. I think we are slightly behind our pace from last game. Last game, I'm pretty sure I got simple circuits at 15 hours. No, actually it was at 18. Oh, we got zinc super fast. We got creosote super fast. And then the sap to formica chain took us 2 hours. Took us 2 more hours to get lead, and then another hour to get the simple circuits. Nine hours in and don't have moondrops automated or even tar. How far behind you am I? Well, I've been playing for 14 hours. I don't know, go look at the end of last stream and see where I was for a good measure. Oh, yeah, sorry. Tyrone and Bunny, yes, there is a 2.0 recipe book in development. It's not out yet. It's basically Factoriapedia, but it actually has filtering options. Okay, so this defines the footprint for the whole thing. I think I can just do it like this and call it a day. And that doesn't quite fit. For now, it's just going to be 111 because I'm lazy. I'm praying for recipe books and starting my partY on FNEI is not cutting it. Yeah, you're welcome. Sorry it's taking so long. I've actually had this code base in development for 2.5 years. It's been way too freaking long. I just got completely and thoroughly burnt out on working on recipe book, and I was hoping that I wouldn't need to update it anymore. But turns out I do, because Factorypedia just doesn't work. Okay, where's my creosote? Give me creosote or give me death. Give me Formica. Well, we have some sap. I'm surprised sap doesn't spoil. Feels like sap should spoil into something useless. Okay, well, we got 16 whole zinc plates. We're actually bottlenecked by the sap. Oh, those aren't running. That's neat. I seem to recall we had a boatload of these machines in my last game. Oh, gorsh. Okay, we're gonna need to do some. We're gonna need to do some trolling. We do a little trolling. Pi updated to 2.0? Oh, yeah, it's still 3.14. Actually, that's a funny coincidence. The apartment number in my new apartment is going to be apartment 314. I thought that was funny. Easy to remember. Easy. Okay, so let's stockpile some Formica. All right, we're looking good. We got the Formica done, but now we need to put the Formica into printed circuit substrates, which is just copper plates and vacuum in a PCB factory, which is this one. And for that, we need a lot more. We need 1,500 iron plates. It's a little crazy. Okay, we're still short on iron. Incredible. There we go. Oh, we also needed 40 pipes, no wonder. There we go. Man, I'm still not used to seeing steam engines and offshore pumps and stuff being used in crafting recipes. No need to apologize for not doing something fast enough when you had no obligation to ever do it at all. Oh, thank you, I appreciate that. Okay, well this carbon, or this formaldehyde entry is not working. Okay. I'd say our sap problem has been solved. Yes, Simon is a high speedrunner, which is another breed of insane. Okay, cool. We need PCB factory. Here we go. Huh? What? Oh, was that? Did I just not put that horizontally? Yeah, I'm an idiot. Okay, we have printed circuit substrates. Okay, so the chip shooter machine requires the circuit substrates. The electronics factory is here, and we're gonna need this to make the vacuum. We need all four of these really are required in the simple circuit boards. Yeah. Ah, so this uses good batteries instead of Kuzen batteries, and it gives you a higher yield? Yeah. Cool. We have printed circuit substrates. Very slowly. Well, we're out of formaldehyde. What happened? It is connected, right? Yeah. Out of CO2. There we go. Now we're making methane again. Sweet. Okie doke. Do 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 do. Okay, so a lot of this is not properly ratioed. Like this is not properly ratioed. This is not properly ratioed at all. But we got something going at least. Now this is out of formaldehyde. Formaldehyde is out of methane. Oh, this also needs copper, which we're not currently bringing down here. But it's super easy because now we have a pseudo bus going on. There we go. If you're interested in the speedrun, make sure to follow Krydax. I'll be on his podcast soon and talk about it. Oh, nice. Congrats. Cool. Now that's fully automated. Sweet. Okay. I set that as my stopping point. So, we did do coke from pitch. We didn't manifest destiny, but we did sort of fix the iron patch. How's the iron patch doing? We are backed up on iron, so we're doing okay, yeah. Cool. We made some progress today. So I think next stream we have a non-zero chance of making our first circuit board. I don't think we're gonna automate them next stream though, because we need to go find some zinc. You know what? That'll be our last task, because I don't want to stop right now. Oh, hold on, Ash. Ash Ketchum. There we go. We need to handle that properly at some point. It's not even that hard. We have an ash belt right here. Yeah, we can just do this. That's it. That's all you need to do. There. Done. Ash is handled. Thanks, Divine Intervention. Funny how the inserter prioritizes to pick the ash backed up over the coal flowing in the near lane. Yeah, that is interesting, actually. Not that you mention it. It is a little bit interesting. Quick pipe visualizer the longest belt chain before you go. Yeah, well, I think it's the ash belt. There's also the stone belt. Here's the ash belt. Oh, this ash belt. There we go. That's it. That's the longest belt chain so far. Oh, and if I pick up a pipe... Oh, perfect. There we go. Yep, that's the longest belt chain. Okay. Right. I'm not gonna let myself do the one more thing, but I am gonna write it down. So I'm gonna go next to my car and scout for zinc. So that'll be our first task for next time, because we need to get, we need to use some zinc to get ceramics. Ceramics. Here it is. Clay and coke. Clay is from steam. Oh no, we use the ceramics and tin to make ceramic capacitors. Okay. What do we need the zinc for then? Zinc plate. Used in... oh, it's the Cousin batteries. I see. Which also needs saline water and cellulose. Okay, yeah, so next time we will set up Cousin batteries and get ceramics to get ceramic capacitors. So Cousin batteries, ceramic capacitors, then high-powered resistors need tin, glass, and coke. We have all three of those already. So that's just a matter of putting things together. Vacuum tubes requires graphite, iron, copper, glass, vacuum. Graphite is just coke. Okay, that's not too bad. Solder is molten solder, which we don't have yet. Oh, wait. It's this one. Oh, that's the wrong recipe. Solder is tin and lead. Okay. Cool. Yeah, several circuit boards are in sight. They're within reach. Next time. Thank y'all for joining me tonight. I had a good time. Tomorrow, I might stream. I'm not sure yet. But tomorrow, my main priority is going to be packing, because I still haven't done any of that. I'm going to pack my closet and my bathroom tomorrow. And then Sunday is my birthday. Or wait, no, tomorrow. No, it is tomorrow. No, Sunday. Today is Saturday, March 1st, because it's 2 in the morning. So I might not stream on Saturday. But I will definitely stream on Sunday, because that's my birthday. It's a birthday stream. How do I change that recipe book thinks is a default recipe? You don't. Or... oh, wait. If you're a modder, then you... the recipe book and Factoriapedia determine the default recipe by whether they share an internal name. So you would need to flip these recipes around in the code. So you would need to migrate this solder recipe to a different prototype name, and then migrate this solder recipe to this solder recipe's prototype name. It's a mess, but that's how it's done. There's no way to override it. Wait, hold on. You can't see nothing. In order to overwrite which one is the primary recipe, yeah, you would need to change this solder recipe, the molten solder recipe, to have a different prototype name, and then make this solder recipe have the same prototype name as the item, and then that would make it group together. That's how it works. Okay, we are going to raid... is anyone playing Pi? Everyone's playing Space Age. It is funny. There's been a noticeable increase in the number of viewers since I started playing Pi again over Space Age. Yeah, we'll raid Hobbit. Hobbit is a good friend. He's doing 1.5 million